This is you sitting in your room watching YouTube videos as usual. As you scroll through these videos, you keep seeing videos about making money online as a content creator pop up in your feed. Not just that, you also start seeing your favorite actors and celebrities jump on this content creation bandwagon too. And then you tell yourself, I should try this thing too. But then something stops you. Your camera isn't that great and your environment isn't exactly aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. At least not like the polished looks or setups you see in those videos that you watch on YouTube. So you tell yourself, when I get better equipment, I'll start. A year goes by and you still don't have the money to buy those fancy equipments that you need. So life goes on and then you go back to watching YouTube videos in your room as usual. And then one day you come across an article on Forbes which reads, the creator economy is booming. It's projected to reach around $480 billion in 2027. And it's only going to keep rising from there. So you come to a realization that more and more people are going to be consuming content on phone rather than TV. TV is slowly getting outdated. You also read that YouTube is the highest paying social media platform. Regular people like you are becoming rich on YouTube. So you tell yourself, today I'm going to start YouTube. No excuses. You grab your phone, open up your camera and hit record. But then you discover something. Your body language looks stiff on camera. Your words don't flow naturally. You stumble over your words. Your voice sounds weird. And even the way you move your mouth when speaking looks and sounds awkward. Nothing like the creators you've been watching. That little voice inside your head starts telling you, who is even going to watch your videos? Your friends and colleagues are going to laugh at you. Maybe you're not cut out for this. You should stick to your 9 to 5. So you click the delete button and you go back to your normal routine of watching videos instead of creating. But then something within you keeps telling you to try again. There's this force within you that keeps pushing you and telling you to give this thing a try again. So this time, you take up your camera and you press record again. Guess what? You still struggle with speaking English fluently without stammering, even though English is your first language. You keep doing takes after takes, deleting clips after clips, and starting over several times. And you start thinking to yourself, this thing doesn't look as easy as I thought. Maybe I'm not cut out for this truly. I should focus on my 9 to 5. I mean, not everybody has to be a content creator, right? But here's what you didn't notice the second time you click record. Something extraordinary happened, which you didn't pay attention to. Your body language became more relaxed. You speak a little bit better. You smile more every time you click record. This is what happens every time you show up to create content. Content creation is a gold rush right now. It's one of those career opportunities that is indiscriminate. I mean, it can turn anybody into a millionaire overnight. It doesn't matter if you're living in a fancy environment or maybe you're living in a village setting. It doesn't matter if your voice is right or maybe you're speaking a different language from the others. So you don't need a fancy background or a perfect voice or maybe $1 million setup. It's a level field. I mean, we have seen ordinary people like you and I turn into millionaires by simply showing up and sharing their stories online. The opportunity is there. The door is open. Every creator that you admire right now started off right exactly where you are. Afraid, unsure, and awkward. But the difference between you and them is that they kept on going. They never gave up. Even if they knew that people were going to judge them, they were going to judge how they look, how they talk, how they act, their personality, and who they are exactly. But they never gave up. They still persevered and kept on going. They kept on pressing record again and again until one day they realized that they weren't the same person when they started. So you don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. 3 years ago, if someone had told me that I will have the courage to sit and talk in front of a camera to thousands of people, I mean, right now we are at 15,000 subscribers. If someone had told me that I will have the courage to sit in front of the camera talking to 15,000 or even more, because I'm sure there are people who are watching me who are not subscribed here. But if someone had told me this, I would have called them crazy. And that is because I was an extremely shy and introverted person. I couldn't even make eye contact with people when I'm talking to them, even those closest to me. I will be talking to someone, but I'm looking somewhere else just because I'm avoiding eye contact with that person. I was so shy that I avoided any kind of attention towards me. Now, I remember when I was in secondary school, I was always amongst the top 3 in class. At the end of each term, when they call the top 3 students to come on stage, I would always hide. Most of the times, my friends will have to push me up there, but somehow I always find a way to hide at the back so that I don't get noticed. So you can imagine the courage it took for me to make my first video. It was nothing short of nerve-wracking. But today, not only did content creation give me an income stream, but it has helped me develop skills that are very, very important in every aspect of my life. I learned how to communicate clearly and articulately, which is very important even with my relationships. I gained so much confidence in myself, and most importantly, I found my voice. But let me be clear, this did not happen overnight. It took me almost 4 years of practicing and failing until I got to this point. Now, I'm not a complete extrovert. I'm still a very shy person, but I'm not where I was before. In the beginning, I was exactly like you. I doubted myself and I feared judgment the most. But it had to take me every single video that I created and uploaded to get to where I am today. And mind you, not every video that I created actually saw the light of day. With every video that I uploaded, I unknowingly learned something very important. Before I uploaded my first video on YouTube, I had to adopt the I don't give a fuck attitude. Instead, I focus all my energy on creating content rather than actually thinking about what people will say about me. And you know what? It worked. So, if you're sitting there afraid to start, then know this. Every creator that you admire right now started exactly where you are. The only difference is that they kept on going. They kept on creating and creating more videos. And every time they create a video, they got better. So instead of you worrying about your camera or your environment or maybe the equipment that you need, you know what? Just focus on creating the content. In the words of Mr. Beast, your first 100 videos are not going to be great. So why should you bother trying to make your first videos perfect? So just press record and see what happens. Remember that content creation isn't just about making money. It's about growth, self-discovery, and most importantly, creating something that is uniquely yours. So what are you waiting for? Press record and start creating. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that thumbs up button and also hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to the channel to join our family. And if you have any question, please leave it in the comment section and I'll gladly reply to all of your questions. Thank you so much for watching once more and see you in the next video.